College Football Update with your host, Sean Spencer and Alex Loosemore.
But before we let you go, we want to give out our Week 10 game balls. This is where we thought had the best performance of the weekend. Alex, I'll come to you first. Who is your first Week 10 game ball?
Well, I'll go to the team that Alec loves to just kind of flip-flop on.
Right.
A guy that's been kind of a regular in my game balls. I'm going with Bo Nix again.
Yes.
29-38, 386 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah.
The dude is balling out on a regular basis. He's throwing himself right back into that Heisman race.
Yes.
Right up into that top 2 or 3. Playing phenomenally. And I think Kirk Herbstreit said it perfectly last week. Yeah, the top 4, they kind of deserve to be there.
Yeah.
The team out of every team in the country I would not want to face right now is Oregon. The way they're playing, I think they're going to beat Washington in that Pac-12 title game, and they will be a playoff team.
Yeah.
And that is a scary thought for those other 3 teams.
Oh, yeah. You do not want to see Oregon hitting on all cylinders. Watch it. And I'm not going to lie to you. There is a part of me that kind of wants to see a rematch of the first game of the season last year. Oregon, Georgia. I want Dan Lanning and Bo Nix to get that opportunity. And I mean, we saw them get skunked. I mean, it was ugly in that game to start off. I want to see them get the opportunity to get a rematch in that game and see. But I like that. My first game ball for the 3rd week in a row, I'm going Ollie. No, I'm not doing that. But I am staying with the running backs. I'm going to stay with the running backs. A guy that my guy Alex talked about last week. And if you know Scott Thaler, you know he shouts this guy's praises all the time. Cody Schrader, 22 carries, 112 on the ground and a touchdown. One of the things that I like to do when I watch a game is you watch the O-lineman, I watch my running backs. And I want to see, especially when I know they're coming up against a stout rush defense that is going to pin their ear back and focus on that running game. I want to see how that running back can hold up. The play calling was excellent. You talked about them running those stretches and Cody Schrader picking his hole and getting up in there. But when you get that contact, and when you get it against a team that's really big and bad, I remember when we would play and, we'd see them, you kind of get a little intimidated when you're looking across the field at these guys. Oh, they look big. But then that first hit, you're like, these guys ain't that tough. Yeah. Let's go. And that's what I saw from Cody Schrader. He went rough right into Georgia's D-line over and over and over. And there were times where they, get up and jump. Yeah. And he just hand the ball to ref, run back, and just keep pounding. And I love that. We had already been talking about how good this guy was, but with this type of a performance in this type of big-time game, he kept them in this ball game. I got to shout this guy out, man. He showed me something, man, and that's definitely my game ball for this week. Who is your second game ball for this week, Alex?
So this guy didn't necessarily go against the stout defense. We talked about their defense earlier in the day. Defense was so bad, they finally fired their defensive coordinator. So I'm going with Dylan Johnson, the running back for Washington. This dude averaged almost 10 yards per carry. 26 carries, 256 yards, 4 touchdowns. Phenomenal game. And this is a team that's supposed to be super pass heavy. Penix, the leader for the Heisman, killing everyone in all the passing categories. And then you have this performance by a running back.
Yeah.
So great job by Dylan Johnson, running left, right, center, all the way up the field. Amazing performance. He gets my second game ball.
Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I definitely saw that one. And it's something told me. I know I told you this. Something told me. I think Alex is going to do that one. I was like, I like it. But this is right up his alley. I love that. Yeah. And my second game ball actually was in a loss. K-State lost in overtime to Texas 33-30. But that quarterback for Kansas State, man, Will Howard, had a game 26 of 41, 327 yards, and 4 TDs, kept them in that game and had them going toe to toe with a Texas team that we all know. Quinn Ewers is out, Malik Murphy's in. He did enough, but definitely want to shout out K-State. Will Howard kept them in this game, and we go back to a tough loss here, a tough loss on the longest field goal in SEC history against Missouri. You take away a couple of these losses, and all of a sudden K-State is right back where they were a year ago in the Pac-12 championship. So they've fallen off a little bit, but it's good to see that Howard is still playing, and he had himself a day-to-day. And hey, let's see if we can continue going forward this year. So,
yeah, I love that one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.